Keep your emotions in check, or you will get wrecked. Fear got you frozen, greed got you open, envy got you stalking them wins you ain't holding. Revenge trading again, down bad and praying. Emotional traders, keep on paying. Fear's the first killer, hesitation at the break. Watching that breakout form but came in late. Greed hit next, double down on the run, no stop, lost now. Look, bag holding ain't fun. Then envy slid in, watching others make racks. Copycating plays now, your account's off track. Jealousy talking, why them, not me? Emotional traders, forcing setups, trading blindly. Revenge in the heart, trying to get it all back. Over leveraged soul, caught a liquidation smack. Hanger flares up, not trading with logic. No plan, chart blind, no mind. Just a red screen jam, frustration builds up. Thinking markets out to get them. Venting on X, mad the trim won't let them. Anxiety whispering, every candle's a threat. Panic selling lows, then market goes up. Now they sweat.
Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. Watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure is clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Don't compare your trades to other traders. Charts don't care about your feelings, fam. They don't care about loss, sleep, or loss of rand. Market got no heart, they don't pity pain, but it rewards discipline, not emotion train. That FOMO, yes, daily bait. Jumping in late, now into the weight. That YOLO trade, now praying it pops, but hope and a strategy. When the bottom drops, it's system over sentiment, edge over hype. Patience the weapon, not the emotional type. Every candle's a story, every week a truth, but you gotta zoom out, see the cycle improve. Don't chase, trace, let the zone confirm. Let the bulls exhaust, or the bears take their turn.
If you can't handle red, you don't deserve green. Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. Watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure, it's clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, revenge, anger, frustration, anxiety, it ends. Trade with logic, not a slave to the blend. Time is on your side, it's your best friend.
It's not about hype, it's about execution. Shots over chatter, focus is the solution.
So breathe deep, eyes wide, mindset correct. Together, keep your emotions in check, or you will get wrecked.
That's right, guys. We got to keep our emotions in check, or else we will get wrecked. Oh, I'm hearing an echo. Why do I have an echo?
Greed got you open, envy got you stalking them wins you ain't holding.
1 second.
Trading again, down bad and praying. Emotional traders, keep on paying. Fear's the first killer, hesitation at the break. Watching that breakout form, but came in late.
All right, so I'm confused right now. 1 second, guys. Oh, it's not an echo. I'm playing this song again. Oh my gosh. Do I need some sleep or what? You tell me. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. Let's get this out of here. I was like, I hear an echo. What's going on? All right. So happy you're here, guys. So happy you're here. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, revenge, anger, revenge trading, frustration, anxiety. All these are emotions that traders deal with. And if you can suppress these emotions, it'll let your logic outweigh the emotional part of trading. And then we can have successful trades. That we can move your stop losses when you need to. That way you can cut your losses if you need to, in case the market decides to turn. All this is very, very important. No echo. Okay, good. Yeah, it was. I thought I heard an echo, and it's not an echo. Maybe, yeah. We got Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Very, very nice. Like, share, subscribe. Become a member today. Yes, indeed. Become a member. So, of course, with this, I do have a membership. Now, you do not need to join this to learn how to trade. Unlike everybody else who has something to sell you, they sell you, oh, join my group and I'll teach you how to trade. I don't do that. I teach you how to trade here for free. And if you want access to me almost 24/7 and updates in the group and updates on the market, updates on the charts and just really updates, leverage your time, join the group today. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. I'll help you out for free. I'll help you out for free. Ask me questions. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour, ask me right now. We have an hour worth of free mentorship. Ask me about coins. Ask me about trading. Ask me about indicators. Whatever you just ask me, and I will tell you. I won't say, "Oh, well, you have to join my group to do that." No. My business model is if you like what you see and you're getting good results, join the group, and that way, hopefully, you can make more with all these updates. Not financial advice. I don't do any of this. Empty dreams and promises. I'm as real as it gets. I really am. All right, but don't trust me though. Don't trust me. Verify. See if this stuff I does work. See if it works. So crypto bubbles on the daily. Red, red, red. Man, it's been coming down. It's been coming down. On the hourly. Ooh, look at this coming up. Does this mean Bitcoin's coming up? Let's find out. Now, these coins may go up for a little bit before they retrace again. What goes up will come down. What goes down will go up unless it's a rug pull. And we could possibly start entering some longs now that we got this pretty nice dip. So let's go to the fear and greed index. Let's go to this. Let's go to refresh the page and let's go to crypto 61 down 10 points. This is good. This one we want to buy. Liquidation heat map. Let's go and refresh this bad boy. Let's go to the 24-hour time frame and let's see where the liquidations are at. Ooh, man, really close to us. 62 million at 104.6. Then we have an area right here, 72.8 million. Holy moly. Below us, 103.1. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Go to the 12-hour time frame. See here, Chris says, this man is amazing. Chris, my head's going to get way too big. I'm not going to be able to get out of the office. I'm going to be doing this number. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see here. He gets up every day to help us out. Yep. Very true. Giver's gain right here. Yep. And it's funny too. Like I lived the giver's gain mentality without even know the giver's gain mentality. Now I give because I want to. I don't give because I'm expecting stuff back. However, when you give, it's, karma. Like it comes back to you. It really does. I think so. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you think karma is real. You put good out and hopefully you get good back. You don't give it to get it, but hopefully it does. Holy smokes. We got Dave P with the first super chat of the show. Thank you very much. $4.99. Appreciate you. This does help keep the lights on. I appreciate you very much. Have to go. Much love. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for smashing the like. You're the best. You are the best. So in the 12-hour time frame, we have a level up here, right around 104.688, 62.15 million. Then we have a level down here, 72.8 million at 103.190. Question is the price going to go up or down? I don't know. I have no idea. But Joe, don't you use indicators and blah, blah? No, I have indicators and I use indicators, but the only way I know it's going to come up here is if it breaks this level. The only way I know it's going to go down here if it breaks another level. So we trade level by level. That's really important. Level by level. Of course, having indicators and having the trend, they do help out. Knowing about the point of control and all these other tools that we use, fib retracements, they do help out. However, we cannot go above or below unless we break levels. There you go. That is my secret. That's my secret. Let's go to the refresh button. Who's getting liquidated? 1 hour time frame. We have shorts. Ouch, man, did that turn around? Oh my gosh. 14.26 million. 4 hour. We have longs that got liquidated. So this means it's kind of flipping around right now. 12 hour, we had longs getting liquidated. Oh my gosh, man. 12 hour longs, 928.96 million. 24 hour, 1.05 billion with the B. That's crazy. So here you can see that it was just flipping and flopping. And right now it looks like it's turning. So we may be going long, possible. Hey, we got Floki in the house. What's up, Floki Angel? Doing good, man. Doing good. We have R.S. Miller in the house. Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for smashing the like. Thank you for all the likes that you're doing on my videos and all the comments and everything else. It really does help push it out to other people that don't know about this channel. And this channel, what do we do? Well, I care about your money. I care about you. I treat you as my family. You're my crypto family. I'm not gonna, if you need to stay here, I'm not gonna charge you to stay here in my house. If you can help out, that'd be great. But I'm not gonna charge you. If you feel that you want to help out, do super chats if you like, do donations if you can, or join the group, join the group. And that all helps support the mission, really. All right, moving on. See here, what else do I have? Oh, my buddy. Here's my buddy, Road Dog. Road Dog is the best. Road Dog is actually live right now. I just finished going from his show, but this guy right here, he has a lot of really great alpha, very entertaining. I absolutely love this dude. This dude is really good. Of course, there's other people too. I'm not sure why Alexo is throwing it's live. I don't think he's live. But we have Trade Fly, of course, good. We have Porky. Porky might be streaming also right now. I'm not too sure. Normally, he's live too. So he's really good as well. And let's go ahead and put his in there as well. And of course, we have Meet Damien. Meet Damien, he goes live. I'm still trying to get his times, but sometimes it's like at around my time during the week. Sometimes it's later. It just varies. But here's Meet Damien as well. So let's go and put him up here as well. There we go. All right. Now I do have more music coming out. And I'm going to be putting it on Spotify and of course Amazon Music. So anywhere you can hear music, definitely check it out, subscribe, all that fun stuff, or follow, whatever it does. But there's 2 songs that I'll be putting on here. One of them is the song that I was talking about earlier, where it's magnets and creating a bias. So I already have a magnet song, but this one's way different, way different. All right, let's get started with the show. Let's do it. All right, so if you are in the group, you know that I've been updating you on Bitcoin when it's needed, when it's important. I just don't post to post. I post when it's important. And we were checking this one out. We were on the 3-minute time frame. We are zoomed in. Holy smokes, you did another one? JP, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. More lemon water. Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for that. Again, it does help support the channel. You have no idea how much it supports the channel, even though I just said it, but you have no idea. So thank you, man. So here's Bitcoin on the 3-minute time frame. We are zoomed in. We have a one of them big old telescopes that you go see planets. That's what we have. But to look in here, that's called a microscope. Not really, because we're looking at, like, I guess you could say. Anyway, you get my point. You get my point. Hey, we got Cho in the house. What's up, Cho? Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. So we have Bitcoin on the 3-minute time frame right now. And of course, I'm updating the group. We're going to zoom out so you can see what's going on here. This is the golden pocket, the 0.5618. And of course, we broke the golden pocket. I was looking for a bounce here. We didn't bounce. We went underneath it. I'm updating the group, letting them know that the blue line is my VWAP. The yellow is the white is my 9 SMA. The orange is my 30. The red is my 50. The yellow is my 200. We were under here. And I'm saying, okay, I have an alert right here for a possible start of a trend change. So this is what I do. Okay, for real, I'm out, Joe. You're my favorite. You're my favorite, man. Thank you very much. You're my favorite. Thank you, Dave. So here I'm letting the group know, and I'm updating them. And I said, okay, you know, the Bitcoin's been coming down, it's been driving down all these coins, and we're gonna look at it on a larger time frame so you can see everything that's happened. But what we want to see is, when is it gonna bounce? When it bounces, it may be doing a V-shaped recovery, just like how it's done before, and we're gonna show that as well. See here, I bought today at a discount, not the bottom. Yeah, it's all good. You know, it's all good. Chris says, I like me, Damien. I haven't checked out Porky. Yeah, Porky is good too. I actually meet Damien on Porky's channel, and it's good. Yeah, Porky's really good. He's down to earth. He lets you know. He's good. I mean, when you see him, you're like, okay, this guy knows how to trade. And when he loses, because we all lose, when he loses, he does not make excuses. And that's one thing that you want to find, like somebody who, they win, they lose. And if they lose, they don't, you know, search for, oh, on the 4.5 minute time frame, there was the 4.5 minute, what? Yeah. No, you don't want to do that. So here we're updating the group. Here's our alert. And that way, when my alert goes off, I inform the group again. And this is all about leveraging their time. You know, they don't have to be stuck in these charts all day long. They can enjoy their time with their spouse or their friends or whatever. Like I'm here and I'm doing this all day long. So here we're under the VWAP, under getting rejected. I've notified the group saying, okay, we've been getting rejected. Then we break above, we enter this. I notified them again saying, okay, we re-entered the zone. The alert hasn't gone off yet, but now it's time that we start looking for pivots. And as soon as I said that, we ended up creating a pivot. So now it's coming down here, and this is fine. What we want to see for us to get a bounce, we want to see something like this. So from here to here, man, that's perfect. Make sure the magnet tool is on. Lowest point of this particular leg to here, right to 0.5. Absolutely perfect. The 382 is what we want to see minimum. 0.5 is very healthy. Goes to the 618. So, because it could break below it, and then of course danger zone, and then it may reverse. And now, and I like drawing so I can explain all this stuff. If it comes down here and does this and then breaks through this, be very careful, because now what it's doing is it could go up and then attack this and then attack this. And then now we're coming down. So this is what we're looking for on all these coins, not only Bitcoin, but all these coins. And it's very important to pretty much understand this concept. See here, going down the list. Anita says increase from 7.9x to 8.366x today. Feeling good. Next 2 weeks, maybe 8.7 and then 9.1. Are you talking about leverage? Or are you talking about the amount of leverage? We got Duality C in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. So let me know, Anita, is that the amount of leverage you're using? Let's see here. So right now, let's go and get out of this. What I would like to see for us to go up. Now we were in we were in 3 shorts. One of the shorts, my days get mixed up because I do so many videos and so many updates. I believe we entered a short yesterday. 1. That's it. I'm not like all these other groups where they'll post 10, 15 charts a day, minimum 70 a week, so they can show like 10 or 12 that did really well. But the other ones, they got wrecked. I don't do that. So whenever we show results for our group, there's an extremely high chance you're in them. Extremely high chance. Now, we did enter 2 shorts today when we had this dump, and they were all very high risk due to it being able to bounce at any moment. And I, stressed that to the group. No leverage, just adding to accumulation of my purchases. Hey, there you go. I like it. Very smart. So whenever you DCA, DCAing is more so for the long term. And depending on how you're doing it, but usually it's for the long term. And in my opinion, the long-term play is the best. It really is. Because instead of doing the active trading to where you're getting 30%, 20%, you lose 5%. You gain 15%, you lose 15%. You get 20%, you lose 10%. You gain 30%, you gain 40%, you lose 15%. So it's all up and down, up and down. But if you're just put money in, kind of like a savings account, you know, especially on the dips, because we do expect 20 to 30% minimum on the alts for the dips. Like 30% is average. And if they retrace 30%, it's a coin that you really like, whatever it is. And every time it dips 30%, boom, you just add to it. You're saving all this money, dips 30%, boom, you can add to it. Or if you're doing it once a month or whenever you get paid, you can just be adding. And in the long run, you're not taking any losses. You're just adding to it. Now, the benefit of doing that right now is hopefully we go up from here. Hopefully. Now, I had this same mentality last year because everything was different. The areas we were seeing because of all-time highs, that may have been our low, and then we're going to go up to the moon. And unfortunately, when it retraced 30%, I added. And then it retraced 50%. It was like, holy smokes. I was not expecting that. So I was like, wow. And that was my mistake. So every season we make mistakes and we learn from them. This season, I thought, of course, everything was different. Everything, you know, probably we're going to go up from here. We don't know. But if it retraces, we can still, you know, add to it. And then, well, you know what happened. Now, the bad part is I really woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. In hindsight, it's clear as day. We should have been doing more Bitcoin. From here on out, next season, you better believe Bitcoin is going to be our number one. We're going to be DCing into Bitcoin every single time, and we're going to be trading alts, but DCA in Bitcoin. Because that one, it's slow and steady. It's the turtle of the race, but slow and steady wins. We got Meet Damien in the house. Meet Damien, not sure if you heard me talking about you, but I was talking about you. Talking about you, talking about Porky, and talking about Road Dog. So, appreciate you, man. See here, what's tomorrow? Man, I didn't know that today is Friday now, since it's past midnight. And the weeks just go by faster and faster. That's crazy. What day? We're almost the middle of June. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Let's see here. Joe says, if you look at Amazon or Microsoft in the past 12-month chart, it's a no-brainer to leverage. There you go. Yeah, Amazon, especially, you know, I don't know about you, but I use Amazon all the time. I love Amazon. Microsoft too. Same thing with Walmart. You know, I believe Army Piper likes doing Walmart because in a recession, I mean, Walmart is going to be like really good. But yeah, it's just crazy. We're already here at the middle of June, middle of the year, middle of the month. And where's my Lambo? Where's my Lambo? That's what I want to know. Right now, I'm supposed to have at least 18 girlfriends. At least. But nope. No girlfriends yet. Girlfriends are expensive. Very expensive. So right now, I'm currently saving up for one. All right, here we go. So Joe, get back on track. All right. So right now, we did come up here. We came down, and right now we're balancing on the VWAP. So we're balancing on the VWAP. Now, I made a song, I mentioned this earlier, about magnets and creating a bias. There are no magnets in crypto. The only magnet is right here on TradingView. So give you a heads up. And I might play that song later today. We'll see. Or later in the show. On long-term bags. Yep. Yep, very true. Okay. So let's see here. So this is pretty much pretty much our thought process as far as the very tiny time frame, 3 minute. We're waiting to create pivots and then potentially either break the pivot or come down here, break this. So these are the two levels that I'm actually looking at. And let's go ahead and I always use the magnet tool. So let's go over here and we will do it in blue. No, we'll do it in this color, beige. So these are the two levels that I'm watching on the very small time frames. Now let's go ahead and go to a more reasonable time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour. Now I love the 1 hour. I'm going to take off the moving averages and the VWAP. That way it's not too confusing. Now, if we look at this from the swing low to the swing high, whenever we're here, and you know, when we were here, actually, I was saying I would love to see a retracement to the 382 for a bounce, but I really want to see the 0.5. So when we did come here to the when we came over here to the 382, I was thinking that this bounce, okay, we're good. Let's go. Moon mission, all aboard. Let's go. And then, boop, nope, not doing it. And this is when I believe we started getting stopped out on our longs. I believe. I don't remember if we were in longs at this time. maybe we got stopped out here. I think we got stopped out on our longs here. Some in profit, some at a loss. And because I'm looking at these charts all the time, we ended up closing half of our position on the losers. So again, that's reducing our risk, updated the group, all that stuff. And then we bounced here and then we came down. So we came down almost to 786. And right now we're trying to battle up here. Let's see here, doing DCA. Let's see here. It's surprisingly how fast the bag goes up in price and profit. It is. This is the smartest thing to do. It really is. And George, I haven't watched George in a long time, but George always does this. Or he has a certain day, I think it's Wednesday, where he goes and he just, like, if he has $100, you know, he says, okay, I'm going to do 50 here, 50 here, or 25, 25, 20, and just does that. And then, you know, buying all through the bear market. And then when the bear market is barely starting to come up, he's already in profit. So I do like it. See here, got a bag since 2019. I've been adding every paycheck about 600 a month. Holy smokes. Can I get a loan? Can I get a loan? Good Lord, that's amazing, dude. That's amazing. So instead of, you know, maybe going out and spending just crazy money, now you can still go out, but, you know, instead of going out, spending crazy money, buying stuff you really don't need, you know, you want it, but you really don't need it, but you're saving this money, and maybe you are buying the stuff that you still want or whatever, but like that is like great discipline, man. Now, one of my biggest regrets, and of course it's clear in hindsight, for me, if those of you don't know, I'm a registered nurse, worked a bunch of overtime, no kids, no family, nothing like that. Now, granted, when I did, you know, marry a female that had kids, before her, I was rich. Married her, and then her kids, very expensive. I was poor. I was like begging for overtime. Like, do you have any overtime? But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But all that money that I made, did I invest? I didn't know about crypto at that time. Would I have? Not really. I was having too much fun. That's all I'll say about that. Friday the 13th coming up. Oh, today's Friday. Oh my gosh. Isn't there like a full moon or something too? See here. See here, going in the list. So that's how much you're up. That's what that is. You're up over 8x. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that's so good. Let's see here. So this is what we're looking at. And then it just, man, came down really hard. So this dump right here reminds me of this dump. So when I was updating the group and talking about, you know, this, you know, when it was happening, I was saying, be very careful because they can bounce at any moment and then do something like this. And right now we might be doing it. However, the market makers may say, hey, they're probably thinking it's another V-shaped recovery. Let's just go ahead and pump it up to maybe inside this zone, 0.5382. Let's just say right here, where we match up to this. Come up to here, and then come down here to attack this, and then lower. Possible. So right now, we have to be very patient. Now, could you start doing longs now? Sure, of course, you can do whatever you want. However, we could potentially roll over. So again, just be very careful with these pivots, because what we're looking for, if you're going long, maybe a bounce here. And let's do this. Now, which way do I think it's going to go? Because anybody can say it's going to go up or down. Anybody can say that. Oh man, coming up on the weekend, lower volume. We're really, man, I keep on saying that we're so close to the all-time high. So close. All-time high is up here. So close. I need to wait for a pivot. Could you enter right now for longs and say, hey, I got the bottom of this current move, sure, post it on X, say how great you are, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, of course. That's what they all do. However, I want to be safer. Now, granted, you know, if we come up and down and then break a level, then, or pivot, then more than likely we'll enter some longs. I'm already looking at longs. I'll give you a heads up. I'm looking at Cookie. But let's just kind of zoom out a little bit. We have this zone right here. So we could come up. So this is what I'm actually watching for. We could come up to the zone and come right back down. If Bitcoin comes down, here's what we could do. Could we try to catch it from here to here? Sure, but it's really not even worth it. Now, if it does this number, goes back to the bottom of the range and breaks out, this is a much safer entry by a lot. Because now if it comes down, hopefully we use this as support. So right now, trying to catch the long here is extremely aggressive because, well, it could just roll over. And that's the biggest thing too. Like whenever you're trading, for me right now, and there will be times where we will be getting the lows, the bottoms, or the tops for the shorts. But right now is not that time because it's so wishy-washy. It's extremely dangerous, in my opinion. Jasmine, yeah, definitely. If y'all have coins you want me to do, let me know. So going with the chats. Looking for a 9x if we can stay this low for the next 4 weeks. See here. Wow. That's stacking. That's so good, man. You know, $50, $100, whatever you can do, a week, a month, whenever you can. That's y'all are gonna make it. Y'all are gonna make it big time. I love it. See, I took profits on that bag at the last high in February, I think it was. Hey, there you go. Is there a chance that we can have time tonight? Yeah, definitely. So here's the thing, like, give me coins, guys. Give me coins, because if not, I'll just ramble. You know, I do this for 1 hour, and then I go back to the group. So Jasmine, and I'm always in the group, guys. I'm always in the group. And if y'all message me, I respond very fast. Unless I'm making an updated video, unless I'm live streaming, unless I'm doing a live screen share for the group, unless very rare that I go to sleep, but normally it's very, very fast. On average, within 10 minutes, on average. Sometimes it's like 2 minutes. So just give you a heads up. All right, let's see here. Popcats, okay, definitely. Jasmine, got Jasmine. Okay. Very good. Full moon was last night. Okay. Joe, hey, Medina, what's up? Appreciate you. Lady, yeah, definitely. We actually looked at Lady, what was it, yesterday? But yeah, definitely we can do an update on that. Ladies, okay. USD. Oh, I think last time I looked at USDT. So probably like Coinbase or something. Going down the list really quick. Hey, my short's doing all right. Cool. I was afraid of that. I had moved my stop on one of my shorts like super tight, and I ended up getting stopped out. So here, pumped to 107, and back down to test 102. Then off to 117 is the best scenario. I like, hey, there you go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let us do it. So let's go back with this. Okay. Paying dues with a like. Hey, there you go. Thank you. Sleepy time soon. Appreciate you. Thank you for smashing the like. You guys have no idea how much that helps. 4th of July. Okay. Go. All right. Very nice. All right. So Bitcoin 1 hour time frame. I'm thinking possibly up to around here, underneath the 382, maybe come down, and then our decision point up or down. So now we just got to wait. But I do think it's going to come up. That I do think. I don't think we'll roll over right here. If we do, man, it's going to wreck the market so bad. I mean, you saw like all these coins just dumped. Eldrum Finance. So here's one thing I do want to point out. I made a video. I always make videos. I made a video. If you're in the group, definitely watch these videos, these thought process videos that I have. It sheds a lot of light on a lot of stuff and different variables that pop up. For example, here's a variable. This is Bitcoin up here. This is Aerodrome Finance. How did I get Bitcoin up here? Well, if you go to the upper right-hand corner, you can't see it here, but upper right-hand corner, it has the name of the coin. Then it has a little plus sign. Once you click on the plus, you type BTC, and these are all the ones that I've checked before. And what you want to do is you want to go to new price scale. Once you click on new price scale, then in order to move this around, you have to come over here. The double arrows come out. You click and you drag, you go up and down, and now you can get this and you can move this around. If you do not do this step, you cannot move this. So I'll let you know. Don't freak out. Now, what I wanted to show you on YouTube, but I showed this earlier on the group. I don't know if I put this on as a YouTube member video. If you can afford this, become a YouTube member. I put videos that I make for my VIP group. I put it in for the YouTube members. The higher tier you go, the more you get. Just makes sense. The goal is so that you make money, because that's my goal, is to make you money. You make money and then you join the group. That way you have access to me almost 24/7. But here we can see price of Bitcoin goes up, price goes up. Bitcoin comes down, price came down. Then Bitcoin goes up a little bit. So kind of fast forward here a little bit. Bitcoin's coming down, price coming down. Bitcoin goes up, price goes up. Now, notice the candle bodies. Then we exploded. And as Bitcoin is coming down, this coin is exploding. Now, this coin is a very small market cap coin, very important. That's why I always stress market cap. The lower the market cap, the faster it can move. Doesn't mean that it will. It means that it can. This, you can have the perfect setup, perfect divergence, perfect pattern, perfect everything. But if nobody's buying and selling, which is volume, then price won't move. So that's very important. Just because it's low doesn't mean that it's going to go. That's a song right there. Market cap, just because it's low doesn't mean it will go. I like it. That's the next song. All right, moving on. So here's the trick though. Like we're looking at, well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at all these coins, guys. It's funny. So here I see this pumping up and I see this coming down. Now I wanted to post this as a short and I made a video. I said, guys, I want to post this as a short. Road Dog Crypto, what's up, buddy? What's going on? We already showed your group, not your group, your your YouTube channel. At the very beginning of the show, I said, my buddy's live. Love to see. And I do, Road Dog. Like, you've helped me out a lot. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and all that you do. I accidentally looked at the numbers. I didn't mean to look at the numbers. I don't like looking at how many people are watching the show, because then I get a little distracted. But here, price was coming up. So this is telling me if price goes down, this could pump. And I'm looking at possibly Bitcoin going down at that moment. I was like, nope, I don't want to post this because Bitcoin goes down, pulling down all the market, and then we short this one, and it does this number again, which it just recently did. I don't want to short this. So let me know if that makes sense. And put a 1 in the chat if it makes sense. You know, to where this is pumping while it's dumping, and if Bitcoin dumps again, this could potentially pump. So it doesn't make any sense to go short, in my opinion. Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 if you like that thought process. Put a 7 if you did not know about the compare button that I just showed. Put a 7. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Let's go, YouTube. Let's see here. Going down the list, there's a lot of chat. Let's see here. Let's catch up in the chat. Okay. Arizona says a lot of TAs are now saying this now too. Been marking that for about 5 weeks now. It looks better every day we get closer. A lot of TAs are now saying this now too. What are they saying? That we're close to the all-time high? We might go up. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I see here. Arizona says, here another thing. Look at the timing of the ETFs get launched, or should I say get approved. Let's see, are going to kill crypto as we know it in October, November. Yeah. So for ETFs, I mean, they have hurt us. I didn't think they would. I thought they were going to help us. You know, just more exposure, everything else. But I mean, it's literally taking, in my opinion, money away from you know, all these coins that are doing the ETFs, in my opinion. See here. Or can you please? Oh wait, can you place an event on a calendar? And you can place all events on a calendar and pretty much, I guess, map it out when we will be high and low, and then the bull will end. You can place. Really? Have you done that? If so, are you, what Telegram groups are you in so I can see it? Or even Discord? Let me know, Arsenal, because I want to see that. Or just send it to, hey, do you have a calendar already? If so, send it to me. Trade_intuition on Telegram. Or I can find, or if you're in a group, I can try to find it. Let's see here. This is a VIP channel. Yeah. So, yeah. So this right here, all this stuff that I'm showing you is VIP stuff. I have nothing to sell you. You don't need to join my group to learn how to trade. I show it all right here. I show you my tips and tricks, just like Road Dog. Like he shows you how to trade. He doesn't say, oh, I can't, you have to join my paid group. No. It's all, this is what we like. We don't rely on our members to fund our trading. We don't do that. But yeah, so definitely. So Jeff knew about it. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man? See here. Jeff knew about the compare tool. Awesome. See, Joe says 0. Just keep adding with no pain. Smart. Dang it, crashed again. Uh-oh. Chris says, from what I've gathered in my little experience, simply put, most of the time when Bitcoin is going down, people are putting into their alts and vice versa, but only until Bitcoin takes off. So just like for simplicity's sake, when Bitcoin goes up, alts go up because, well, the market's good. when Bitcoin goes down, the alts come down. Now, they're only when we have the alt season is when Bitcoin is either kind of going down because their alts are taking off, or Bitcoin's kind of going sideways, so the alts are taking off, or Bitcoin's going up because the people, when they see losses, they don't want to be in the charts. So that's pretty much like the very simplistic form. Bitcoin good, alts good. Bitcoin bad, alts bad. So that's pretty much how I look at it. Now, can the alts take off with Bitcoin going down or sideways? Yeah. And that's usually when you're seeing the Bitcoin dominance coming down as a result of more people getting into the market. But yeah, that's how I look at it. Tethers, the rest with it. Yes. See here, crash is good as long as then the money arrives. Then it pumps. It doesn't pump. Crash is good as long as something, then, as long as then the money arrives. It doesn't pump. I don't know what that means, sorry. Rising tide rises ships. There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely. All right. So what are we looking at? Oh yeah, Jasmine. So this was our thought process. We were doing I think we were doing a scalp trade on the last live stream when we were looking at CAS. We entered here. Target was here. Stop loss was here. I think I ended up closing my trade here. You know, we had already finished the show. I was like, I'm going to close my trade. I'm glad I did too. Because, well, it came down. All right, so let's look at this. Jasmine. Okay, so most of the coins are going to be looking the same. Give you a heads up. Let's get rid of all this. No, let's just get rid of this junk. Get rid of this, and this path tool. Get rid of this. Get rid of this path tool as well. Price range tool. Okay. So I had a lot of alerts, and they all went off. So let's get rid of this one. Sure. And this. Okay. So here was our buy zone. Here was our buy zone. Let's extend this a little bit right here. So this is our buy zone. Nice buy zone. It went into the buy zone, which is perfect. Came out, which was good. Now, whenever we're doing this, we have to, and this is why I teach all this stuff. Price came down, price came up, got rejected here, which is fine. Now what we're looking for is the price to retrace about 38, maybe 50% to make a pivot. This is extremely important. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame so we can see more of the price action. This is what we're looking for. Price comes down to about here, which is perfect. Then come up, then come down, and then now let's go. Or a rollover. Instead, it came down, broke this level. Broke this, I guess, zone. We can call this a zone right here. I wouldn't call it a zone. Let's do just a box from here to here. So I'm looking for, and let's go ahead and make this a little bit darker. So I'm looking for a bounce here on 0.5, and then it doesn't. So now what I'm looking for is a bounce on top of this box, at least inside this box. And it came down, it tried to bounce, broke below it. I closed my trade. I don't like it. I don't like it. So this is, can we do a short? Man, that's the question. How do I do on doing this and nothing's happening? Fine. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Oh, a lot of chat. See here. Alt season is like Bitcoin taking the kids to the park, spending some cash, letting the alts have fun, and then when it's time to go home, they don't go. I like it. I like it. See here. Sorry for the typing errors. I mean, I hope the market doesn't pump right after the money comes. I hope the market doesn't pump right before. Oh yeah, true. Well, no, I mean, because if it pumps and then the money comes, usually that kind of happens. You know, it'll pump, then new money comes in, and then it'll continue pumping, and that'll last for a few weeks, and then boop, roll over. Yeah, it sounds familiar, except it happens every time I go on vacation. See, I go on vacation July 13th through the 25th. So let's see what happens. Hey, there you go. There you go. Okay. So here's the thing. Whenever I see dumps like this, I don't short. I missed it. I missed the move, and we're going to miss moves. And here's the thing that we have to all understand. We will miss moves. And I make that very clear in the group. We're going to miss moves. And since we don't do a numbers game, you know, posting 10, 15, 20 charts a day, we did 10, that's 70 a week, so that we can post 8 or 12, maybe even 20 really good results. Because the other 50, y'all lost money. And then you can only enter so many coins before you have no more money. And then if you do enter all 70, well, you're only putting like $2 in each one. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So we're going to miss moves. This one right here, we missed it. Could we have entered it? Not really. But Joe, my mentor, says that when it goes up to the resistance level, too short. Okay. I mean, it played out, which would have been great. And I'm sure they're saying it all over X, how great they are. But yes, it could come down and then continue up. And then guess what you have? Inverse head, shoulder, head, and shoulder. And then now are they bragging on X? No, of course not, because it didn't go the way they thought it was going to go. So this is why I don't, it has to break a level. Now, was there a level here that it broke? No. Go to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour, we can see that it broke this level. I would expect it to pull back to about here, this area. 50% of this move would be about right here. And then potentially get a bounce here and then do this. Now, what I do is I show you what I would have done in the moment of the trade, unlike all these other mentors that have paid groups that want to trick you into showing, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen. And this is what we would have done right here. And look, we would have been up. Who got in the trade? But man, get out of here. Would you really have? I wouldn't have. Could I have shorted here? Yeah, of course. It broke a level. Broke a level. I'm expecting a bounce here. And then if it breaks this, great. I don't know if I'd enter it short again, because I'm looking for a bounce here. It didn't bounce though. And it just kept on coming down. Was there any indication that this was going to happen? Nope. And this is a beautiful, look at this. Beautiful resistance, beautiful support. Absolutely beautiful. And here was resistance. So this is a strong level. So if I do short, I'm only planning here for my target. And this is a scalp, because I think we're going to keep on going up. This could be just a regular retrace that I think might have happened. And that's what I do. Like, I show you what I would have done in the moment of the trade. Now, could we go short? No. In my opinion, no. Why? It moved too much. Now, if the price action comes up and let's say goes here and then does this number, could we short now? Yep. Because what we just did was we did a bearish retest. We had our retrace, then we had our breakout of this newly created pivot. We get into a short with very, very, we have a high likelihood of possible coming down here, bouncing. And once it breaks this level, we get out, or we move our stop loss really tight, or we close half of our position, because now what's happening is it's possibly signing a reversal to go up. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. I noticed the chat kind of died down. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're still here. But this is what I'm looking at. So to short, we go short. And then if we break the level going up, We move our stop loss really tight. We maybe close half of our position just because we have a very high chance we're gonna get stopped out, and then it might do this. Again, nobody knows what's gonna happen. You know, we have probabilities of potentially it coming down or it going up. Looking at the higher time frames gives us more of the trend. And then to, let's say we short here and it does this, comes up, and then we close out our trade, we get stopped out or whatever it is. We go long, and then now we have our high, lower high, and then we create another lower high. Crap, we just close out our trade. This is what happens. We don't know the direction. We can have probabilities of the direction, but the market makers will go any way they want. Now it breaks this level, possible short, breaks this level, very high probability of short. Now it doesn't mean that it comes down and we open. Like we have to be breaking levels in order to short. Same thing with going long, we have to break levels. So that's how I did. I think it's raining outside. I don't hear any thunder though. And little one's outside. He does not like the thunder. Let's see here. Might have to pick up some Jasmine. Yeah, it said discount right now. So if you're just going to kind of like add to your bags, definitely, heck yeah, man. That's beautiful. Enter. And then just, you know, there might be a lower, just depending on Bitcoin. Let's see here. What's going on here? Road Dog says, a lot of times for this guy, it is. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. So before he said, Thai guy had all the altcoins in flags to the upside today. Are you serious? Bias kept him from recognizing bearish formation. Wow. Like today, literally, I was warning everybody, be careful, because it was very bearish. Like, how? I need to watch him more so that I could get content for my show. And I usually just watch him so I can get content. On the short, I wouldn't say short. I would not short. I would not short Jasmine. See, on the Jasmine shorts, my mentor says on the lower high combined with falling volume, sell your long into the short. Okay, so your mentor says on the lower high combined with falling volume. Okay. So let's analyze that. Let's just analyze. Let's delete. Just remove. Okay. So let's see. So we have a high. We have a lower high. We have. Oh man, the volumes. Let's go to a higher time frame. Oh, y'all can see. Yeah, for this one I have to do a higher time frame because the other one it just spikes. Did you see last week Saturday Thai guy had no tie? What? And a tank top? Shocked me. Really? On his stream? On his show? He talks down to people that do that. So we have a high, we have a lower high. We have, well, actually the market makers were pushing it up. Okay, so just to simplify, we have a high, we have a lower high. So whenever we have a lower high, it's fine. It depends on what happens with this level. Do we break this level? If so, there's a pretty good chance we're going to come down. However, if we don't break the level, and so a lot of mentors, and oh dang it, I keep on drawing like that. So we have a high, and then we have a lower high, and as the lower high is forming, a lot of mentors freak out. They're like, oh, it's doing a lower high, and like they wanted it to break the high. It doesn't have to break it. What we're doing, this is our decision point right here. The halfway of this move, this extension leg, This is our decision point. Is it now going to attack this, or is it going to roll over and attack this? So this is why this level is very important, because this is a confirmation of this lower high playing out and being bearish. So just because you see a lower high forming, that doesn't mean, we got to wait 50% of this, see what happens. That's what I do. That's what I teach. Now, as far as volume goes, volume is really tricky because you could have increasing price with decreasing volume, but because the price is increasing, people might see this and be like, whoa, that's amazing. Let's do an open mouth. Whoa, that's amazing. And a nose. That's amazing. And some eyeballs and crazy hair. That's amazing. Man, it's going up. I'm going to buy. So then they buy it. Even though the volume's low, and then his friend over here says, you're buying that? Man, that's amazing. I'm going to buy it too. And then he buys, and then, he's happy though. And then their friends and their friends and their friends and their friends, and they all start buying it because it's going up. And they like the coin or whatever. And now what happens to volume? Because more people are buying it. Now volume starts picking up and price starts going up. And it doesn't come down. So volume is very tricky because it's like a vase or a cup or a bowl, whatever. And water, which is the volume, people buying and selling, can easily pour more at any moment. And then the volume goes out, well, then they just pour out the volume. So hopefully that's a good analogy. If not, well, that's all I got. All right, moving on. So let's go into this. But yeah, so I do agree with your mentor, but to me, it has to break a level. Like here, it broke this level, but Joe, you can see it. This is how I trade. It broke this level. I would think it might come to this level. And if it breaks this level, then it might come to this level. And if it does, hopefully it bounces here, because if we go from here to here, this is a great spot for a buy. And that's how I trade. So just let you know. Like price will go up, price will come down. Man, I haven't done any coins yet. Did we go over Jasmine? Yeah, we went over Jasmine. So let me focus. Let me drink. Hey, I got some Kool-Aid. A very watered down Kool-Aid because it was all ice earlier. All right. So let's focus. Let's get on with the show. Joe, this is a 7-hour show. I know. Sorry, man. Would I short here? No. Why? It already knows. Joe, you said that like 30 minutes ago. Just reiterate. So I guess we can use this leg. I'm actually going to do two, because this is really not even a pivot. But I'll do two levels. One, price might do this, where it comes up into the golden pocket area. And, you can say, well, there's a fair value gap, blah, blah. Sure, why not? Price might come up here, come back down, maybe bounce off of this level, our bounce zone, come down here, and then come up. And then if Bitcoin decides to go up, this is what might happen. If we extend this to here for the full extension leg, now what we're looking at is potentially this coming up. There you go, golden pocket. That's what I'm thinking might happen. Now, in order for me to go short, I would need this to at least come up to here to roll over. Because the more it goes lower and lower and lower without having a nice pivot, the higher chance of the retracement coming up. So for me, I would not short. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Road Dog, why is it doing that? Road Dog says, I just want to see how he handled his, 3.3 Bitcoin trade that went south. He acted like it never happened. 3,000 out of the account. Ouch. Man. And that's what grifters do. Like they brag about their wins. For me, at the very beginning of the show, if we lose, I always say at the very beginning of the show, I have nothing to sell you. So at the very beginning of the show, I say we're in trades and oh, my short is still good. We're in trades and we got stopped out. You know, we got stopped out of this, or we closed out of our position because it doesn't look good. And I always do that at the beginning of the show. The very first few minutes before even Bitcoin, I believe, I talk about it. And to me, it's important, you know, to let people know we're going to win, we're going to lose. But man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Look at his stream for last week, Saturday, this morning. Okay. See, what do you think about TRX on the 4 hour? Now, TRX, I really don't like it. I'm going to start doing these much faster, guys. So if y'all are still here, that's great. So 4X spots, 4 hour. I'm not TRX. I like TRX, but well, I'll just show you. I've gotten duped. Nice drawings. Oh, thank you. You're the best. You, the best. So this is what I think about Jasmine. I would not short it unless it pulls up and then rolls over. Could it come down more? 10, 15, 20%, 100? Sure, why not? It's just too high risk for me. I can't do it. We missed it, and we're going to miss them. Next one is going to be much faster, guys. I guarantee it. Popcats. Popcats. Same scenario. For this one, I wouldn't short it. It's exactly the same scenario. So magnet tool from the very top to the very bottom, right here. I'm looking for potent. Now this all depends on Bitcoin too. I would like to see something like this. And then probably here we could enter because we have a nice support right here. That's what I see. See here. Hefe, what's up, Hefe? Hefe says, since we're already playing Monday morning quarterback, do we know what caused Jasmine to dump? We're not playing Monday morning quarterback. We never do that here. I actually despise people that do Monday morning quarterback. It's funny too, because I talk about it all the time, where, especially like on Bitcoin, people will do 15, 20 minutes of what already happened, where they have levels, they have point of controls, they have this and that and everything else. And they say, and it came right here to this zone, and it came down to this zone, and it went to this level, and blah, blah. And they go 15, 20 minutes talking about what already happened. And then when it goes to the current price action, they say, watch this level and watch this level. And they've been talking so much already, it's like, oh, good, you're done. And they go into the next coin. And then same thing, what already happened. I don't do that. I show you what I think is going to happen. And that's why I use the path tool to show you my projection of what might happen and what I recommend. So there's no Monday morning quarterbacks. You know, come in tomorrow, come in the next day, ask me about these same coins so we can see if this potentially played out or if it went the other way. Now, normally I do like plan A, plan B, but right now I'm just doing this because I think we're going to come up. I already do. But it all depends on Bitcoin. And I hate saying that, but it does. And for Bitcoin, you know, I think it's going to come up to here, come down, and then we have to just see what it does. Does it come up or does it come down? We're heading towards the weekend. If we weren't heading towards the weekend, I'd say more than likely go up. But since we're heading towards the weekend, I'm saying we're going to more than likely come down. So this one, I don't know. Normally, I do a plan A and a plan B. So again, there's no, maybe, you know, I was right. I was like, I was kind of right, but I wasn't really right because I thought we're doing this versus this. So that's what I mean. But as far as why did Jasmine dump and all the other coins? Because of this, Bitcoin. Market makers, you know, they're just, they have opportunity to get all these liquidations, and they did. That's fine. But yeah, we don't do any Monday morning quarterback here. But hopefully you see that in my teaching and my live streams. If you do think this is a Monday morning quarterback, watch the show. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, open your ears. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Thank you so much for your GA. I will be back on Monday night. Oh, good. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. Wrong stats. Oh, okay. Hefe said, I see. So Bitcoin dumped, and that means everything dumped. Hefe, you are very new, and I am so happy you're here. So extremely happy you're here. Hefe, how long have you been trading? Actively trading, not just buying something and holding it and selling it, but actively like learning how to trade. Because you have just hit the jackpot. You just hit the jackpot. The reason I say that is because I show you how to trade. I don't say you have to join my group to learn how to trade. I prefer questions so that I can help you in your trading journey. I do not ask for, if you want to do super chats or whatever, great. But I encourage coins for you to ask so that we can do setups. I encourage questions about indicators, about patterns, about all this other stuff. This is what I want. It does two things. One, it verifies that I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not just trying to say, oh, well, join my group and I'll show you. I have videos in my group. No. And also, these questions, do not feel embarrassed. We've either had these questions before or haven't thought of yet. There are no dumb questions when it comes to trading. And I stress this to everybody. You know, if you're an experienced trader, ask questions that a new trader would have. And not only will you be helping the current people who are watching, but hopefully the people who are, you know, watching on the replay. But Hefe, how long have you been trading? TA on H bar, please. Yes, if you have time. Yeah, we'll do that. And I gotta stop talking. H bar. Okay. You got it. You got it. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Let's do ladies. Now, as I mentioned, can the prices come down? Sure, of course. They can come down all they want. Ladies, you said USD this time. USD. So I'm going to go crypto.com. Now, I'm also going to do ladies on, I forgot which one we did, but YouTube. Forgot what exchange. Did I save it? Oh, I didn't save it. Dang it. Dang it to heck. So let's try ladies. Which one would I think I would have done MEXC? Yeah, I did. But we're going to do the other one in just a second. So let's go to a 4-hour. So this was my thought process at this time when the price was right here. I was saying it could go up or it could go down. I know, boring. But here's the trade setup. The alert is set here. After the alert goes off, the 4-hour candle must close above the 0.5 line. Then we get into the trade because now more than likely it's going to go up. If not, we wait for it to go into this buy zone and then we enter. So that is that. Let's go ahead and go to the one that you really want. This is USD. Road Dog says lately they've been initiating dumps midweek. Dude, and I did not realize that until you said that. And this is why it's very important for everybody who's here to watch different people. And because different people have different opinions or different observations or whatever it is. And Road Dog has been saying this, I believe a few days now, if not a little bit longer, in reference to midweek, they're dumping the coins. And normally we see that dump like towards kind of closer towards the weekend, you know, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Fridays. It just varies. But that's one observation that Road Dog's done is about midweek, they've been dumping and enticing retail to buy the weekends, right? And the weekends is normally lower volume, lower people, you know, buying and selling. But, you know, we're still opening trades in the weekends. So, yeah. See, some see bullish price action, so I take profit. There you go. I've noticed that too, yeah. All right, so we're looking at this on the daily. On the daily, not looking hot. If anything, I'd short it. Not yet, though, but I'd be looking to short it once it breaks this level. It did a higher high, which is good. But let's go. I don't see nothing. Looking for the divergence. Oh, yeah, we do. No, we don't. Low, lower, low. Low, lower, low. Okay, no divergence. 4-hour time frame. Sunday also been getting set in stage for the week. There you go. Got some alpha in here. Okay, so no divergence here either. Very low RSI on the 4-hour. Okay. So we did break this level barely, but we had a nice little run up and then a dump. I would think it's going to do something like this again. Potentially. It should go all the way across. Nope. Okay, how do I do this? What am I trying to do? Nope. Let me just draw. Joe, you're trying to get fancy. I know. I think we are going to do something like this. And then we can short. That's what I think. Now, in order to go long, now what I would do is I would make this level here, all those zeros, 4, 7, 2, 8, and okay. And then I would put an alert. I see your comment, Epic. So I would send an alert here. I'm going to read it in just a second. I'm not going to do an alert, but you would actually set the alert for this. And then the 4-hour candle must close above this white line that we just mentioned. 4-hour candle must close. Can you enter here? You can. Very high risk. I wouldn't. I just wait. How long are we waiting? Are we waiting 18%, 22%, 22%? I'd wait. Because more than likely, when we come up here, we're looking at a lower high. Lower high, but don't worry. Here's our decision point. Then we go break this, and we start doing this number. More than likely. And I'm always looking over here. So these, whenever I'm doing my path tool, it's never just, I think it looks cool here. I'm always looking to the left. So these are very strategically placed. And sometimes they play out to the T. Sometimes they don't. If they played out all the time, I would be a millionaire. But they don't. Let's see here. So this is what I would do on this one. Jefe says, on and off since 2021, but I couldn't handle all the crazy crypto news and fake drama. True. So I've been buying to midterm hold. Smart. But I'm back. Good. I'm vowing to block out the noise and just trade the charts. Very good. So Jefe, I'm very glad you found my channel. Once again, I go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. I do bonus streams. This is a bonus stream. Sometimes I'll do it at 12 midnight, 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the evening. It just varies, whenever I can, have time. And I'm always, in my VIP group and all this other good stuff. But take this opportunity to ask me questions. Take this opportunity to get free chart setups. Make money. So here's my goal. This is my business model. I make you money, you join the group. Because I made you money. Now, granted, I would hate for you to join a group, get promised all these hopes and dreams and empty promises, and then you're like, oh man, they're just posting all these charts. I could have done this. And then now you're out money. versus what I do. I show you all my secrets, and that way you make money. So you join the group, and that way you have access to me almost 24/7. But that's my thought process on this right here. Road Dog says he sleeps for 1 hour a day. No idea how he does it. Just kidding. Yeah, there was one day I did sleep for 30 minutes in like 52 hours, something like that. It was nuts. And I believe I did a live stream. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, it happens. It happens. Okay, so the next one is TRX, and this is going to be a regular trade. TRX USDT. We're going to do Blowfin. If you don't have Blowfin, get Blowfin. It is available for the US. They are US friendly. And please use the referral link in the description. If you don't use it, I'll never know. But if you do use it, it helps pay the lights. Well, it helps keep the lights on. We'll say it like that. All right. Let's see here. Tron and Blowfin. Regular. Okay. Let's get rid of all this junk. Remove it. Let's go to the daily. Man, when it moves, it moves. But it's a lot of chop. A lot of chop. I was trying to trade this chop, and no. For real though, I was just talking to Floki's Angels about that. Oh, about me sleeping, yeah. And it's funny too, because people will message me like at 3 a.m, and there I am, boop, reply within 10 minutes, sometimes within 4 minutes. And sometimes people reply or ask me, DM me at 5 a.m, and bloop, respond. Now, it's not all the time, but it's most of the time. You're crazy. You're crazy. All right. So for Tron, lots of chop. Lots of chop. So here, it finally broke this coming down. By the time I think we want to enter for a short, I think it might go up. I don't like it. For me, I would just use this as a long-term hold. I wouldn't try to trade this. I would do a long-term hold, and if it moons, take profit. That's what I would do. That's how I would trade this one. It wouldn't be a regular trade. It's way too choppy. So for here, what would my thought process be? Oh, you said 4-hour spots. I wouldn't do a trade on this. Oh, wait, I got to do my levels, though. Magnet tool. Magnet tool is very important. Okay. Let's go 4-hour. We have a big time divergence on the 4-hour. Rodog says, is it just me or does the 2-day virtuals chart look like it dropped 50%? That would suck. Wow, virtuals really? Virtuals. We were trading that one. We did pretty well on it. 50% drop. 2-day chart. We'll check it. See, what hour you on for Tron? That it looks like the daily or what? What's it look like on the daily or weekly? So the weekly looks like this. So for this one, I would do a fib pull from the absolute low, from the swing to the high, which is ridiculous. That's scam wick. Came down into the golden pocket, coming up daily. I mean, it's the exact same thing, but we just see more of this rounded bottom-ish area potential. 4-hour. We have bullish divergence. Now with bullish divergence, and I made a video on this for my VIP, and I also put this for the YouTube members. So if you're a YouTube member, make sure to watch that video where I talk about divergence. And just because we have divergence doesn't mean that it's going to go to the moon. The divergence could literally be this, and then it comes down. And your divergence played out because it went up. So with divergence, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't say how much it's going to go up. Now we do have this zone right here. I don't like it for a trade. See here, macro, Mr. Joe. I think that's Mr. Or is that micro strategies? Joe, I'm buying it every time I'm paid. No pressure if you don't do stonks. Okay, so that is okay. So yeah, we'll look at that one. So we'll do MSTR stonks. Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out. So that would be a macro. Macro. Yeah, for the stocks, I have to do like higher time frames. All right, so TRX. See here, we got HRJ trading in the house. What's up, man? TI members only videos are absolutely amazing. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you. And that's a small glimpse of what you get in the VIP. A very small glimpse. The higher tier you are on the memberships, the more you get. Which makes sense. We did a video, or we did a screen share today. We're doing some scalp trading. We talked about risk management a lot and just what we're looking for. But yeah, that was a private screen share for the VIP. So here we go. That was today. And we're very active in the group. So on the 4-hour time frame, coming down here, nice range. Like this, I would consider my range right here. Let's go ahead and put this to do the middle part. Kind of works. Okay. So we could potentially get a bounce here. And plus we have that bullish divergence. I wouldn't do this for a trade though. I do it for an investment. We could do something like this. And again, all this is Bitcoin dependent. What I would do is I would actually wait and I would set an alert right here. This will be my alert. And the 4-hour candle needs to close above this level right here. So let's go and mark out the level. Make sure our magnet tool is on. We'll find a decent spot. We'll do this one in blue. So the 4-hour candle needs to break above 0.27712. That's what I think. So here, so you're telling me there's a chance. I love it. I love that part in the movie. So what are the odds of a guy like you and a girl like me to get together? It's like, is it like 1 in 10, 1 in 100? More like 1 in a million. Then the husband comes to the door and it's like, your husband, what's this 1 in a million talk? Oh yeah, he gets all depressed. It's like, oh, so you're saying there's a chance. That's funny. I love that movie. Dumbest movie I've ever seen. Dumbest movie. Let's see here. Heaven says, I just checked the ES1 exclamation point, the 1-hour chart, and it's also dropping like Bitcoin. It seems difficult to enter longs when the overall market is dumping. Yep. What's your thoughts on using the ES1 for confluence? So the ES1 exclamation point, that is the stock market. That is, it's used to for confluence, and normally it runs before Bitcoin. So if it's good, that usually means the dollar is bad. And if the dollar is bad and the stocks are good, usually Bitcoin's good. So if it's down and it's down, more than likely the dollar's up. It's just inverse reaction. But yeah, I mean, it's good using it. It's good using it. Because usually the stocks will front run crypto. Usually. It doesn't happen all the time, but usually it does. So I concur. See, I love the 10-to-1 MicroStrategy stock split. They might not do it again for a while. Let's see here. 1 in a million. Yes. I love that movie. That's funny. We're gonna be very responsible with the money, and they're just putting out money left and right, putting out money. Let's see. We're in the Rockies. Yeah, we are. So for here, back to this, I would set an alert here. Make sure to set the alert. I would wait for a 4-hour candle to close above 0.27712 before entering the trade. And for this one, it would not be a trade. It'd be an investment. Just buy it and hold it because there's going to be a lot of chop. Could come down. For me personally, I would not trade this one. I just hold it. So here, those are as good as money, sir. Those are oh my gosh, you're quoting it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. What if you would have shot me in the head? That's a risk we were willing to take. That's funny. All right, next one. H bar. Oops, wrong one. I don't know what happened here. Let's go here. H bar. See. Sounds like FTX. There you go. Oof. H bar. Ouch. Okay, so this is what I thought was going to happen. Come up, down, up, break this high. Good. It did go up, down, but then it never came up. So now we have to readjust our thinking. That's why I'm always showing you how to do this stuff. It broke this low, got stopped out. Okay, now we go back to the drawing board. So let us go and delete our 11 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. And this one not looking good. Now, whenever you want to short, granted, the moves already pretty much happened. And this dump, how much was this dump? We don't want to enter on an actual dump. It already dumped 17, 18%. So I would not personally be looking for a short. I would wait for it to pull back up. And then if it comes down and then breaks one of our levels, then we can enter a short. But right now, I wouldn't. Let's try and get an example. Okay, so here it dumped and then continued coming down, which this is not a good example, but it's an example of what could happen. We have a dump and then it could continue dumping. And this would more than likely be if Bitcoin ends up turning around and going much, much lower. So this could, so it's all on your risk. If you're okay with entering a trade, knowing that it could potentially come up, which we're expecting, and you're okay with doing that just in case because you want to catch as much as the top as possible, then those are your risk management. For me personally, it's too high risk. This looks so great though for a short. This one looks like really, really great. Okay, moving on. Right now, of course, let's see here in the 4-hour time frame, came down, up, and then rolled over. There's no way really I would have even thought about entering a short here. And one thing that I also do, since I have nothing to sell you, I tell you what I would have done in the moment of the trade versus everybody else, where they say, oh yeah, definitely, I would short up here because it's top. Really? Would you have? Did you? Well, no, I was real busy. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. See here. Samsonite. Oh, my God. You're still... that's funny. Samsonite. I was way off. You guys are funny. Let's see here. Oh, that's a risk we're willing to take. I know every line for that movie. Yeah, I actually saw that movie like once when I was young, and man, I thought that was the funniest movie ever. Man, I was laughing so hard, my stomach was hurting. It was so funny. And then I saw it like, I don't know, 8 years later, whatever, and I was like, it's a dumb movie. And then I watched it again, like maybe 3, 4 more times. It's like, it's okay, it's kind of funny. But I love that movie. I've so many classic just one-liners. It's funny. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. So H bar, is there any way I could have, so what I like doing, and this is what I recommend everybody do as well, look at charts and see if you would have shorted or longed or whatever, but not because of what happened, but in the moment. Because if you say, oh yeah, I would have shorted because, and you start looking for reasons, you're just cheating yourself. Don't do it. So here, price went up. Would I expect it to come down? I mean, the market was kind of bullish during this time. If I'm expecting it to come down, I'm thinking too about this zone-ish area. Because it's kind of gone up too much without retracing. What I want to see is I want to see up, down, up, down. I want to see that. I want to see, like this one, it went too much. It just went up and up and up, no down. So this is bad. This is not, I don't like seeing this. Up and up and up and no down. Nope. Up and up and up. So finally, when it does go here, once it breaks this level, I'm expecting it to come down, maybe here. And it broke the level here, but then it went straight up. Now I'm looking for this level to break, to go pretty much straight down to about here now. And then it kind of went down. It didn't go as fast as I would like, but it did come down and took all this. So what I expected this, I'd come down here and then bounce up, like bounce here or inside here. And it did too. It bounced here and then it bounced here and then just kept on coming down. I wouldn't have thought that it would have come down here. But if we're looking at Bitcoin, then if Bitcoin's at a level and the coins are very reactive to Bitcoin, then yeah. See here, Chris says XLM. Okay, and that's the last one because we are way over our time. XLM. Okay, maybe we can do Line from Happy Gilmore or City Slickers. And I say, hey, there you go. Let's see here. Let's see here. I bet he works out. Another classic. Or of course, you know, at the very end, it was like, sorry, ladies, my friend, and it's not word for word. My friend's such an idiot. The town's that way. I was like, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yep. Yeah, same. Okay. I was hoping HBAR bounces to the upside soon. Yeah, so for HBAR, I mean, and so because they have these drops, they, you know, they have all this liquidity, but there's liquidity above and below. So for all the liquidity traders out there, you know, you get all these mentors that say, we have liquidity up here, and, you know, and that's because price is going up or whatever. But if price comes down, well, then they start saying, well, look at all this liquidity and liquidity. It's like, really? It's up and down. Like, I don't get it. So, so let's do two scenarios. One, I'm just going to DCA in. Hey, there you go. Best way to do it. So two scenarios. One, price comes up to here, looking at this level, comes up to here, comes down, goes in here, does this number, comes up, and does something like this. That's one scenario. Another scenario, if I was going to potentially short it, I want to see it come up just like all the other coins because they already came down way too much. And this is a good level. You know, even here is better too. But then for it to come down, attack this. And then this will be your decision point. So right now, because we had this dump, depending on your risk management, you could start entering longs now, knowing that it may just be temporary before we get a reversal and then a continuation to the downside. So just kind of, you know, that's the risk we take, you know, trying to get these very bottoms or very tops. Let's see here. I think the funniest part, that was funny too. I think the funniest part is when they're like at a campground or something, and there's a picnic table, and the one he's freezing, like, oh, I can't feel my hands, you know, just freezing. And the other one, he's like, I forget the names. The other one, he's like, oh, well, take these extra pair of mitts that I have. My hands are sweating. I'm like, no way is that happening right now. My hands are sweating. And the dude is literally having frostbite. And then he goes and he chokes him. And the voice that he makes, the screech that he does, ah, you have the code. Man, I busted out laughing so hard when I heard that. That was funny. That was so funny. Oh, you're at your code. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Oh man. Good times, man. Good times. See here, Arizona says 1, 2, then 5, wave up. Hey, there you go. I'm not sure about the waves, but yes. Tic Tac, sir. But this is what I think might happen. But as far as shorts go, I mean, we missed it, and it's okay. Oh, my short's doing good. Nice. Was not expecting that. Okay. Just because I thought Bitcoin was starting to go up. Oh, Bitcoin's barely coming down. Double click. Okay. So up, down, up. We're about to go to decision point. Are we going to attack this to attack this, or attack this to attack this? Here's our decision point. So let's go ahead and just mark it. Decision point right here. Okay. Go back to this. That's what I think of that. Yeah. That's friggin' hilarious, man. Your hands are freezing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. Our virtuals today. Virtuals today. 2-day time frame. 2 days. Okay. So this is not actual setups. This is just me showing how other groups post charts. We can do it like this. But if this one fails, we can do it like this. And if this one fails, well, then we can do it like this. It's like, really? That's how you do setups? Yeah. Okay. When I do setups, I give you the exact price to enter. I give you the exact stop loss. I give you the exact adding to your entry. Add on the 15-minute candle close above this level. Like, it's very, you cannot misinterpret my setups. Literally, you cannot. I do very detailed thought process setups. And those of you who know, well, you know. So let's go and delete all this mumble jumble. This is all just teaching mentorship stuff that I was doing. 120 drawings, get out of here. Okay. So the 2-day, now let's go and look at this. Let's go for the fib retracement to here. 50% pullback, you say, from current price. To the 78, or were you referring to the high? From the high to here, that's it. Let's see here. Anita says, I'm back. Just finished research. Fast research. Very nice. Hefe says, Joe, thank you for the great work. Oh, thank you, my friend. I hope I can catch more episodes while you're live. Yes, me too. I want you to ask questions, man. I really do. Like, I truly want you to make as much money as possible in this bull run, in this bear market. Like, we're going to kill it. We're going to absolutely kill it. Ask me questions. Ask me for charts. Oh, man, are you leaving already? I didn't do, which one did you want? I think you asked for one. So you have a great night. Whenever, yeah. Let's see. Need to get some sleep. Oh, need to get some deep research this weekend. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. Virtuals today. So, yeah, okay, now up, down, up. Go to a 4 hour. Thanks. 747. Okay, looking at virtuals, not looking strong. Okay, when it broke, okay, no, it didn't really break it. I mean, it kind of broke it. Where's this going? Okay, so we have this zone. I would like to see a bounce here. If it breaks below this, danger. Danger. So here's our zone. We bounced in the zone. We bounced in the zone. Are we going to get another bounce in the zone? Possible. But if we do break below this, I'm actually going to set an alert for this because I would like to take this short. So I'll put my alert underneath these wicks. So let's see here, set alert. And I'm also going to do text, and then I'm going to say short with a question mark because it's always a question. It's never a statement. That way there's no subliminal messages going on in my brain. Okay. And if we do short, then more than likely we're looking at potentially 17%. Holy moly, 12% for our first target. Shoot, man, that's all we need. And then if we break that, I mean, it could come all the way down, maybe 42%, maybe to 93 cents. Possible. But I need to see like this type of action, ups and downs, ups and downs. I don't want to see it drop. If it drops, I mean, I could enter just knowing that I'm going to more than likely place a higher entry for my short, or I might just close out my short if it starts going up too much and then wait for it to roll over. Because what I'm thinking what might happen if it does, like let's just say we get a dump. I don't think it'll happen, but let's just say it does. Comes down here. I'm looking for a retrace all the way up here before it does something like this. This is something that I think. Hey, we got Kelvin here. Kelvin says, hey, how's everybody doing? I was out in the sun. Very nice. Very nice. Rough market. Very true. But this is my plan B, which I don't think is going to happen. This is my plan A. Here to here to here. This is if Bitcoin does good. And for this one, we'll put it in blue. And this is my A. This is in blue. And then this is my B. And I don't normally draw A's and B's like this. I just did like that so that I can have one thing where I can click on it and delete it. But this is what I think might happen. Let's go to a lower time frame, 1 hour. But yeah, if we pull back, man, it's gonna be rough. Hey, we got Crypto Pollo in the house. What's up, my friend? What is going on? Appreciate you, man. And thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. You're the best. And he says, I was looking at OpticPow art drawing circles. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Think we're rolling over. Well, we kind of rolled over already. Right now, it's kind of just waiting to see if we're going to bounce here or if we're going to, go up a little bit and then roll over. Could we enter longs now? Sure. But I don't know. We looked at this earlier. When we were actually having this drop, all I could think about was this drop. And then we bounced. And we had really nice longs here. And right now we're in 2 shorts for the group, I believe. And one of them I'm in. The other one I got stopped out. I had higher leverage. Let's see here. Is he still drawing circles? He has a unique approach for the show. Very nice. Holy smokes. We got Crypto Pollo. I'm not sure why I didn't hear any noise on that. Normally I'm supposed to hear noise. Crypto Pollo just gifted some memberships. Now, with the memberships, I'm not sure if Crypto Pollo knows this, but he just gave you access to some extremely important videos. These videos are what I do for the VIP group. So if you're not in the VIP group, here it is. But I do videos, thought process, updates, market, updates on our charts, our active trades, et cetera, et cetera. And I filter them and I bring them to the members. The higher the tier of the members, the more stuff you get. Just makes sense. But this one, if y'all have not checked this out, y'all need to check this one out. This is there's some really good stuff in here. Then, of course, Bitcoin updates, closing partial position. Man, you need to watch this video. And then here's another video. These are all for the members. And of course, it's the higher tier one. This one talks about the active trades, but you have access to this. And I strongly recommend take advantage of it, because this, you learn a lot of stuff really quick. In the group, you learn faster. Here, it's pretty much if the scenarios come up, then I talk about them. But thank you very much, Crypto Pollo. You just helped out a lot of people. Thank you, my friend. Crypto Pollo, love you. You're my favorite. You know that? No, hold on. Don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. The other one that's my favorite, I'm looking right at you. And I don't mean to point, but I'm not to the one behind you or the one to the left or the right. I'm looking right at you. You are also my favorite. Yep, you are. All right. So here, I'm going to the list. Going in the list. Does it say who got him? Oh yeah, it does. Hey, look at that. We got Chris received a membership. Very nice. I see Pollo. Very nice. We have Kingston, I'm guessing, 21. Jay Will. Maya. Very nice, man. Appreciate that greatly. Okay, let's see here. Going down the list. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Thank you for your stream. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. Joe works hard. Has a good heart. Thank you, my friend. I support people like that. I'm long on, but it's, let's see. I'm long on, but it's a scalp. There you go. Joe works very hard. I do. And one thing I do is I try to help as much as I can. And if I have, let's say I have a plate of food and I'm starving, and this isn't even going to like satisfy me, but I know somebody else is starving, I give them half. That way we can both survive for another day. That's what I do. That's why I stay broke. But it's a good feeling though. It's a good feeling. See here. And again, I do good not to get good back, but I do good because if you can, do it. Because you never know when you're going to be in that situation. You never know. Never. And that's why I do what I do. Let's see here. I trust the 9 count weekly more. Hey, there you go. If it works, keep on doing it. If it works, keep on doing it. Good. Yes, very good. We'll see you when you come back. All right, so let's go back to virtuals. And I would like to see it. I would like to see this. Come on. There was one I was looking at Cookie. Ooh, good thing I didn't enter it. 5 minutes. Double click. Ooh. So I was looking at it right here. I was like, man, I should long it, just kind of front run it. And now it broke this and it broke this, which is fine. I'm expecting it to come back down. And again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I would think we have a higher likelihood of it coming down like this, something like this. Hopefully come up and then break this. It's rewarding to do good. I believe it is. I believe in karma. Sui seems more bearish. Okay, that'll be the last one. Oh, I'm over here playing with my pen on the notebook. I was like, where's my pen at? It's on the notebook. Sui, bearish? Question mark? Okay, so let's go and continue. I'm getting sidetracked. I like Cookie. It can pump it. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, it took a nice, serious dump. Just dump city. Dump city. And I'm really looking for that bounce. But here's our zone. So I don't want it to come up and then get rejected. I'm just kind of watching it. And if it does this, you know, a bunch of traders will say, oh, there's a inverse head and shoulders. Chris says, I'm doing the same thing right now. Took a quick step back for tonight and doing some demo trading. There you go. Do that. I like trading with, you know, like $1, $10, you know, to where, but what I do is I mentally tell myself, if I'm trading with $10, I'm telling myself it's $100 or $1,000. So like I'm making myself think that it's more money. So that's what I do. And it's fun. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Back to this. Virtual. So we talked about that already. Let's go to MSTR. It's going to be a stock. And stocks. NASDAQ. Weekly. All right, so here we did this back in December. We were saying enter now 50%, add to entry, 4 hour must close above this white line. So let's look at the 4 hour time frame. Let's go see what we're looking at. So we broke out of this trend line. So we did 50% now and then add. So we would have added, we would have been stopped out. You win some, you lose some. So let's go to the daily. Let's double click here. Let's double click on the very bottom too. So now we kind of doing this. Man, this looks so good. Went up, pulled back, came up. Some people might call this a cup and handle. I just call this resistance right here. And had a nice little pullback. I would have liked to have seen it come down in here. Man, that would have been so great. What's that? 0.5 golden pocket? What is that? Oh, above the 0.5. Okay. I would have liked to see it come down here. These gaps freak me out. Let's see here. Lots of chat going on. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm long on DOTS, OM, and Gala. This was a scalp based on the news that came out last night. If the U.S. gets involved, I'm out. All the longs have 5% stop losses. Just saying, hey, there you go. Okay. Kelvin says, I'm going to catch up on trading videos too. There you go. Chris says, it's nice and less stressful and actually easier to see the moves sometimes. Less emotions. Very true. Okay. This bull market is not like the other. It's not, man. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, it was nowhere near as rough. You could put $100 into a coin, not even know how to trade, wait 8 months, and it literally 10x. Literally, I did that on many coins, not knowing what I was doing, put it into a wallet, forgot all about it. Every single one, 10, 12, 14, one of them 14x. Didn't know. Now, man, trying to make my $14 $24. Come on, let's go. See here, that was a question for Chris. Let's see here. My rules never change, no matter what the amount is. On level, I don't know what you're referring to. Your rules never change. As far as your stop loss, or just rules in general. See here. See here. Been using Blowfin lately. Don't know. Yep. So if y'all don't have a Blowfin account, please use the link in the description. If you don't use it, I'll never know. But if you do use it, it helps. It helps with the keep on the lights. It helps with keep on the lights. See here. Going on the list. Joe, look at stock. Okay, so that's the last one. So it's a stock. UNH stock. You're in at 285, but then daily gaps feel easy money. Hey, there you go. Daily gap, question mark. Okay. Actually did better in the bear market. Yeah. Okay, but strain was okay. All right, so for this one, MicroStrategies looks really nice. I would like to see a little bit more pullbacks though. Oh, I didn't catch it. Okay. Oh, okay, so he did come down to 382. Okay. Coming up. We're at the decision point right now. I think we're gonna go up. See right here? I think we're gonna come up. That's what I think. When I have retracements, I want to see them come down at minimum 3.2, prefer 0.5, and then start working our way up. I like it. Oh man. I also made chicken tortilla soup tonight. Man. Took some time away from the stream. Man. I haven't had that in forever. Now I'm sad. Okay. So I do like it. This is what I think might happen on that one. Yeah, for the macro. Macro looks good. Let's do XLM. Let's do it pretty quick. XLM, USDT. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do the other stock one since we're right here. HNC. Ooh, gross. Oh, these freak me out. Yeah. Man, that looks so sweet. Get right here to this gap. That looks really nice. I see what you're saying. And then, of course, we had this huge dump. So, pretty much low volume node right here because it just dumped. I like it. Possible. Oh, that's United Healthcare. That's the, or Health Group. That's the one that Piper talks about, right? Yeah, that looks good, man, right there. And then hopefully this one too. Man, look at that gap. Good Lord. Let's see here. Good night. Joe, appreciate you. Anita, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you so much. Buy my blood. Yeah, and that's what rich people do. That's what smart people do. That's how rich people get smart. That's how smart people get rich, is buying when nobody else wants to buy. Because most people are scared. They're like, oh, I got to save this money because, well, I don't know. But that's, man, I wish, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I knew back then what I know now. So horrible. See here. I really got to go now. Online shopping. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it. Especially if you're tired. It's like you're drunk and you're like, I want this and I want this, and you get your shopping cart. Oh no, don't do it. Oh man. If I do good trades today, which is Friday, I'm going to eat me some Mexican food. If I don't do good trades today, Friday, I'll probably go get some Mexican food. No, I don't know. I haven't had Mexican food in a long time. Joe, you know what I'm talking about. There you go. Let's see here. Yep. I wish I had more dry powder. Sure enough. Sure enough. No, Ari Miller, don't do it. I'm shopping right now. Man, it's so funny. I know I'm running really late. It's so funny. Like, I'm super starving, right? And what I do, I order my stuff online, and I have them delivered to me. Because one, it saves me a lot of time from, going through all the aisles, and, it just saves me time, like a lot of time. And for me, time is extremely important. Everybody's time. And plus I give somebody a job because when they come, you know, give them tips, all that fun stuff. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, starving, and I'm ordering all this food, and it's like, holy smokes, that's too much. So like I empty out like most of my cart. Anyway, I need to take some more profits. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we went over this one. So let's do this. So now we only have 2 more, XLM and then Sui, and then that's going to be the end of the show. If y'all appreciate the show, put a 7 in the chat. If you appreciate the show, put a 7 in the chat. Let's do XLM. I don't think we've done this one. XLM, USDT, and blow open. Okay. Oh, danger zone. Let's do a 4-hour. Oops. Okay, because of this dump, I can't short. I have to wait. I hate it. Like, these are my rules. Like if I see something that dumps so much, I have to wait, because there's been so many times where it's like, oh, it broke this level. You know, it came down. I'm entering the short. As soon as I enter the short, it goes down a little bit, and then boom, comes up here, and then now possibly comes here, and then the market turns, and then I missed it, and then I get stopped out. Dang it. So for this one, it moved too much. We have to wait for the pivot. So it comes up and then it comes down, breaks this. Now we can enter the trade, because it's showing that it tried to go up. It had an opportunity for a bounce, and then it just broke down. So this one, I would have to wait for a short. Same thing for a long. I'd have to wait. Now, could you enter now for a long? Sure. Higher risk. You know, more than likely, I'm going to wait for at least 8 hours. And of course, more than likely, maybe post a long or 2 in the group. Wow, my short is still doing really nice. Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. Then I gotta update my group on all the stuff. All our, well, I think we have 2 shorts open, and that's the thing too about my group. I don't post a lot. When I post, usually they do well. Sometimes we get stopped out. Like, I don't think our shorts got stopped out. They almost did. One of mine did, because I had a leverage. Let's see here. Okay, what helps taking profit? Hey, Joe, it looks like Bitcoin is rolling over. Okay. Go to 3-minute. Double click. Yep, a decision point. Let's go. Let's go. So right now we're not in any longs. We're in 2 shorts. Now, does it mean that, man, Joe, you've been saying like longs the whole time? I've been saying that more than likely we're gonna potentially come up. And could we in the next couple hours? Sure. Could we go down another 15-20%? Sure. But the likelihood of it continuing to go down, the further down it goes, the less likely it is to go down further, if that makes sense. So the further down it goes, the more likely we are to come up to potentially roll over. And then when we roll over, we break the level, we enter the trade. All right. So let's go ahead and delete this one, 24 drawings. So same thing, it went too much. Now there is one that I found that what you want to find is you want to find coins that haven't, that maybe kind of went like this, then like this, and then like this. And then, okay, this is a better trade to enter a short. But if it just straight went down, I can't do it. Even right now, looking at Bitcoin coming down, could I enter this short? Sure, I could. But I mean, we have support right here. We have the chance of it coming up, doing this, and then just tricking everybody. And then everybody right now is going short. So the very important thing is to like taking our profits. And I even said that too for the group. I said these shorts may be very quick. And at that time, it was coming down fast too. So I take some profits. We'll move up our stop losses in a moment, but that never happened because, well, it started coming up. I was like, oh, it started coming down. All right, good, we're safe. Let's see here. So it's 230. Yeah, right now it's 210. Yeah, it's 210 right now. Yep. See, yeah, looks like it formed a flat and pushing up now. Possible. So London should be opening soon. Yeah, so for me, like the biggest thing is like I don't want to go to shorts that have already moved. So same thing with this one. I can't short it. We have support right here. It may do this. Or it could roll over. If it rolls over, well then this is the pullback that I wanted, and now I can go short. Just knowing that the shorts may not give us, 15, 20% without leverage. It may only give us 8%, 12% because it's already come down. So that is my thought process on that. Man, but if it comes down, geez, this is a good spot. 2.52, a good spot. All right. So what we're going to do is, let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to play my magnet song. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. So I'm going to turn off my camera. And I'm going to play the, because then you'll see me dancing. You're like, oh man, Joe, you can't dance. I was like, really? Because I can't. So I'm going to turn on my camera. We're going to listen to the magnet song and let me know what you think about it. Very dramatic, I know. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. And this is the end of the show. Here we go.
It's the market's truth. No fairy tales, mentors spitting lies, watch the guidance fail. Price action's king, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view. Let's go. They say this level's a magnet is pulling the price. Mentors talking slick, but their words ain't precise. Price would hit the zone, it has to break through. Now you broke, and no super glue. They paint a picture, got you dreaming of wins, but the guaranteed moves not moving. Calling indicators magnets, traders believing every word. Price moves where it wants, haven't you heard? Mentors selling you certainty, feeding you lies, saying this level's a magnet while your count slowly dies. Nobody knows what'll happen, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view.
Dangerous words that mentors say. If it breaks this line, it'll run that way. Or price has to move if this thing's true. That kind of bias can bury you. It starts with hope, then turns to need. Next thing you know, your account will bleed. We only have probabilities, can't be deceived. Nothing acts as a magnet, nothing's guaranteed.
They hype up a level like it's gospel, no doubt. Cross this line, it's moon bound, man, cut that out. Bias in your brain, now you're trading on hope. Mentors got you swinging from a slippery rope. They say the same mate's a magnet, it's calling the play. But the market's a beast, they don't care what you say. FOMO got you jumping when the breakouts are fake. Regret in your chest when your profits are stake. Mentors pushing certainty like it's something to chase. But the chart don't know you, it'll slap you in the face. Nobody knows what'll happen, let's keep it 100. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view, run it.
Dangerous words that mentors say. If it breaks this line, it'll run that way. Or price has to move if this thing's true. That kind of bias can bury you. It starts with hope, then turns to need. Next thing you know, your account will bleed. We only have probabilities, can't be deceived. Nothing acts as a magnet, nothing's guaranteed.
Mentors be using the wrong verbiage when explaining, saying price will do this, man, stop playing. Focus on the flow where the buyers and sellers meet. Pivots tell the story, let the candle speak.
No magnet, no lock, just a probabilistic view.
Magnet and trading is a tool on trading view, yeah.
We only have probabilities, can't be deceived.
Nothing acts as a magnet, nothing's guaranteed.
Dangerous words that mentors say. If it breaks this line, it'll run that way. Or price has to move if this thing's true. That kind of bias can bury you. It starts with hope, then turns to need. Next thing you know, your account will bleed. We only have probabilities, can't be deceived. Nothing acts as a magnet, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed.
No mentors, no magnets, just a chart in your face. Price actions, the boss, set your own trading pace. Price actions king, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet in trading, a tool on trading view.
So that is my no magnets. The only magnet is this on TradingView. There are no magnets. Points of control is not a magnet. Moving averages are not magnets. They have a higher likelihood that they might go there because it's an average or whatever it is, but nothing is a magnet. That's the song. Thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate you. You guys are the absolute best. We will see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Take care.